Alright guys, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and I have what might be my new favorite wah pedal. But this is actually not just a wah pedal. It's a wah pedal, volume pedal, and expression pedal all in one unit. Now, it's been a while since I have checked out a new wah pedal. I've been a fan of the Morley Bad Horsey 2, that's the Steve Vai wah. I've been a fan of that pedal for a long time, but I've been looking for something that can do more than that pedal and also is a little bit more compact. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get into the video here, but this one looks cool, sounds totally killer, and it has some features that I've never seen combined all into one pedal before. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so this is the Hotone Soul Press 2 pedal. And what's really cool about this is, I'm sitting here talking about it as if it's just a wah pedal, but it's a wah pedal. You can also use it as a volume pedal, and you can even use it as an expression pedal to control other effects. Now I should mention that I'm new to checking out Hotone stuff. This is the first pedal that I've checked out by them. I know they're kind of famous for making those little tiny amplifiers and stuff. I know a lot of people like those, but I got a chance to check out some stuff from them, and I really jumped at it. Now, first of all, just look at this pedal. This thing is gorgeous. It's this sort of, I don't know what you'd call this, like a galaxy metallic paint job. Now the pedal, like the case and everything, looks cool, but it also has this really cool light setup that tells you, what position the pedal is in when it's operating. The whole thing has a very futuristic vibe to it that I really like. Now let me show you all the controls and options on this pedal, because that's really, I think, what sets it apart from other pedals like this. So over here on the side, we've got a switch control, which just sets the mode that you're going to operate in. So you've got volume, wah, or volume wah. Volume wah mode basically means that when the pedal is off, it acts as a volume pedal, and when you activate it, it switches to a wah pedal. In the other modes, when the pedal's off, it doesn't do anything, and then when you turn it on, it will activate whichever mode you want, either volume or wah. Now next to that control, we've got a tone switch, which goes from warm to classic. Now basically, to my ears, what this does is the warm setting retains a lot more of the low end frequencies. So if you listen to like a classic Crybaby wah pedal, that loses most of the low end frequencies when you use it, and it gives a really kind of chimey, really exaggerated high end. And if you want that sound, you can switch over to the classic setting right there. But myself, I prefer a more beefier, kind of more modern wah tone, and so I like to leave it on the warm setting, because again, it just helps retain those low end frequencies. Now down from that, you've got a little knob here, which is the Q control, and that basically just adjusts the sweep of the pedal. So if you want the pedal to just have less of an effect as you run it through its sweep, you turn that down, and if you want to get the full range of the pedal, you turn that all the way up. Okay, now on the other side here, this is where it gets really interesting. So we've got 3 different outputs on this. Now the one in the middle is just the regular output. So volume mode or wah mode or whatever, that goes out to the amplifier. Now to the left here, you've got the expression output. And that goes like to another effects unit where you can use this pedal to control some parameter in a different effect. So let's say you've got a delay pedal or something like that, or maybe a pitch shifting pedal where you can have an expression pedal input to it. So you can use this pedal to control one of those other effects when it's set up like that. Now down on the other end here, this is something that's really interesting. I really like this. This is called the tuner out. So basically what this is it branches off a separate unaffected signal which you can run out to a tuner pedal. That way, whether or not you have the pedal engaged, like if it's in volume mode or something and you want to have the pedal down, that output will retain the signal so it can go out to a tuner pedal. So you can still use your tuner pedal even when the volume is all the way down on this pedal. Does that make sense? And the last thing here with the controls is, like most classic wah pedals, to turn it on, you step on it, and then to turn it off, step on it again. And that's it. Okay guys, so there's a few more things I want to talk about with this pedal. One of my favorite things in particular, but first I want to get to the playing demo, give you guys some more sound samples of how this pedal sounds. Now I'm going to plug this into my Fender GTX 100 amplifier. I'll go through some dirtier tones, which is really how I like to use a wah pedal, but I will also use it on a clean channel to give maybe some of those 70s funk vibes or something like that, because really you can use a wah pedal for a lot of different styles. Anyway, let's go ahead and plug it in and listen to how it sounds. But real quick guys, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool, affordable guitar gear, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this in and listen to how it sounds. Okay guys, so something else about this pedal, which it might seem like a minor thing, but it's a really big deal to me. And that is down here, this piece on the underside of the pedal comes off, and inside there is an internal battery compartment. Now, unfortunately, a lot of newer pedal companies are doing away with being able to run a pedal off of an internal battery. And I really don't like that. I mean, I know people are trying to do mini pedals and shrink stuff down, and this is a very small, very compact pedal. But I love the fact that you can still run this pedal off of just a regular old 9-volt battery. Now it's got an external power supply input jack here as well. Again, just 9 volts DC, like a standard pedal power supply will run this. But sometimes there are situations where maybe you're only going to bring one pedal, like with this setup right here. I mean, all of the the tones and the effects and everything that I'm using are coming from this amplifier, the only other effect I want to use is this wah pedal, and this really minimizes the setup that I have to bring. I just bring the guitar, a couple cables, the pedal, and the amplifier, and that's it. I don't have to worry about bringing an extra power supply and the extra cables for the power supply, all that stuff. So being able to use just the battery in this, for me, is a really, really big deal. And I'm glad that Hotone has retained that feature on this pedal. So honestly, guys, I can't find anything really wrong with this pedal. I mean, it's got a lot of different sounds in it between the warm and classic tones and then the Q control. I love the lights. I love how it looks, and the fact that you have all these different outputs on here. It just, it packs a lot of different things, a lot of different abilities into one pedal. And it's, it's an aluminum metal case. You can run it off the battery. It's not super expensive. It's definitely very affordable. I mean, a classic like Crybaby wah is going to be like $70 or $80 or something like that. This is going to be a little bit more than that, but not very much. So it's definitely still a very affordable pedal. And the fact that it works not just as a wah, but it doubles as a volume pedal and even triples as an expression pedal. If you're looking for like a pedal that you can use in a really minimalist setup, I mean, this is really going to be a great choice for that. Okay, so the other thing that I want to ask you guys about is just Hotone in general. What do you guys think of those, that company and its products and everything? This is the first thing that I've checked out by them. They sent me this, and I'm probably going to be able to check out a few other things from them coming up in the future, which I'm really looking forward to. But this, I think, has been a cool intro to the company for me. But I know, they've been around for a few years, and there are a lot of people, like for instance, who like those little tiny amplifiers or some of their other effects. So do you guys have any suggestions of other things I should check out by them, or maybe something that you guys haven't checked out yourself that you would like to see me check out? If you have any suggestions, as always, guys, I would love to hear that stuff, so just leave that down in the comments section below. All right, guys, that is it for this video. As always, I'm going to leave links for everything I was talking about down in the video description below. I have a link for the pedal. I will have a link for the Fender GTX 100 amplifier. Oh, and also, of course, I forgot to mention the awesome Schecter Sun Valley Super Shredder 3 in purple burst here. Awesome guitar. So I'll have a link for that down there as well. I will also include my social media and my instructional videos and my new merch, my t-shirts and everything. Everything. It's all down in the video description. All right, guys. Thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.